The discriminant is part of the quadratic formula that allows us to determine how many zeros or how many solutions we are going to have to our quadratic expression. So the part of the quadratic formula that we are using is the b squared subtract 4 times a times c. So the a, b, and c values still come from the quadratic expression itself. Once we plug in those values and we arrive at an answer, if that answer is positive, then I'm going to have two distinct real solutions. If that solution is equal to 0, I'm going to have one distinct real solution. And if that value is negative, I'm going to have two distinct non-real solutions. So these would be our imaginary answers. So let's look at our first example. In number 1, my a term is 6, my b term is -2, and my c term is -3. So if I use the discriminant formula of b squared subtract 4ac, I'm going to plug in my values. So my b term is -2, my a term is 6, and my c term is -3. I'm going to evaluate that and arrive at my solution. My solution is a positive 76. So since I have arrived at a positive answer, that means I'm going to be using the first box. So I'm going to have two real solutions to this quadratic expression. I'm going to do the same thing here in number 2. So my a term is -2, my b term is -1, and my c term is also -1. So I'm going to use the same discriminant formula of b squared subtract 4 times a times c. So my b term is -1, my a term is -2, and my c term is also a -1. I'm going to evaluate this as well to arrive at my solution. My solution is a -7. So since my answer came out to be negative, it's going to be my last box of two non-real solutions. So these would be my imaginary numbers.